we get into this week's top 10 comic book covers, I want to know, fans, what is your favorite comic book cover artist of all time? Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Order 2.0. And fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you 2019's top 10 comic book covers of the week. And this, fans, is week 45. And if you're not familiar with this series, this is the video series where each and every week I show you, the fans, my top 10 comic book covers of the week. And you, the fans, get to vote on which is your favorite comic book cover of the week. So it's a lot of fun. And by the time we get to the end of the year, we get to see which book actually winds up getting that all-important title of comic book cover of the year. So if you like comic book covers, this is the series for you. We had a great week last week. We had a lot of votes, decent amount of views. So I'm going to give you the results to week 44, and I'm going to give you this week's group of books. So at any time, fans, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any awesome content from me. It's at least 4 or 5 videos a week. So with week 44's winner, once again, it was determined by only one vote. And this went to Venom issue 19, that MJ variant as she's being possessed by the Venom symbiote. Looks awesome. It wound up winning over the Joker book that was done by the Black Label this week. So yes, congratulations, Venom issue 19. You move on to the next round. So let's take a look at these top 10 books that I created, okay? So the first one this week, it goes to Young Justice issue number 10. Very fitting because this is number 10, right? I like this cover. I think it's pretty cool as you get to see the complete team here of Young Justice. And of course, Naomi is now front and center on this cover because she's going to be part of the Young Justice. Really great details here. I love the powers coming from her hands, and we get to see Superboy and Wonder Girl and Jenny Hex and Teen Lantern and all of them. It just looks like a bright, vibrant, and fun comic book to read when you see this one. So this was number 10. So if this one is your favorite of the week, go ahead and vote. Alright, so which captures the number 9 spot this week? This goes to the Amazing Spider-Man issue 33. This is a variant cover for this one. This one has Miguel O'Hara on the side of the wall, which I think is pretty cool. And he's unmasking himself to, I think it's his AI, which is Layla. And she's on the couch and she's looking at him, and of course she might remind you of like a Marilyn Monroe figure. I liked it just because it doesn't have Spider-Man on it. I like seeing Miguel O'Hara on the covers, and this one is pretty cool. So if this one is your favorite of the week, go ahead and vote. So moving on to number 8 this week, this one goes to Doctor Doom issue 2. Now check out this this cover. This is the main cover, and you get to see just classic pose of Doom, right? He's got his arms crossed, and he's like, oh, I'm Doctor Doom, and I'm all diabolical and everything like that. And I love the background as you get to see maybe what you would think is like, you know, cosmic energy behind him or his powers or whatnot. And that's kind of the way they did like those drawings back in like the 80s and whatnot. I love this. This is a very nostalgic looking Doom for me, and if this one is your favorite, go ahead and vote. I like how you're looking up to him too, so that's pretty cool. Or he's looking down at you because he's all powerful. Alright, so moving on now, we go on to number 7 this week. This is the second time that this series has hit the top 10 comic book covers of the week, and this goes to Killers, and this is issue 5. I just love the way this cover looks. I don't know. It looks like there's this female character. I don't know who she is, what she does, what her power set is, but she's got this like freaking dragon on her shoulders, and it looks like it's like her partner or her entity or whatever it is. And looking closely at it, she's holding a machine gun too. There's this embers flying up. I don't know. Everything about the cover just looks really badass to me. And every time I see these covers when it comes to this Killers series, it's like, man, maybe I should check out Valiant and check out this series and see what this is actually about. If you guys have any comments, let me know on what Killers is actually about. All right. So moving on to number 6, and the book that takes the 6th spot this week goes to Spawn issue 302. This is a variant cover. This one is done by McFarlane himself. I thought this one looked really cool. I mean, Spawn is just drawn perfectly. He has She-Spawn with him, and I just love the poses. Once again, it just reminds me of, I hate saying this, but it reminds me of like Spider-Man with a cape, right? Just look at everything he has. He's got the poses, just the way he's holding the line is just like the way Spider-Man would hold it. And then even She-Spawn, you know, it just looks like another version of like Jessica Drew, maybe from like the Ultimate Universe of Spider-Man. I just thought this just reminds me so much of his drawings when he did The Amazing Spider-Man. It's just uncanny, but nevertheless, it's his own characters. It looks great. I love it. If this one is your favorite of the week, go ahead and vote. All right, so cracking the top 5, guys. Moving on to number 5, we have Immortal Hulk. This is issue 26. This cover is pretty cool. This one's done by Alex Ross, and we get to see Bruce. He's on that chair now. He's in control of this shadow base, and then we get to see like the different sides of the Hulk on this page. If you look up on it, right above where it has Immortal Hulk on there, and we get to see like Classic Hulk, and then we get to see like Fix-It and all those different types of versions of the Hulk. But you get to see Samson there, and you get to see Rick Jones to his left, and just it looks really cool, man. There's just so many characters there. I'm thinking this cover is pretty badass. Whenever Alex Ross does the covers for Immortal Hulk, they look great. So if this one is your favorite of the week, go ahead and vote. All right, moving on to number 4. This one is X-Force issue 1. This is a variant cover, as this one focuses on 3 main characters in this particular cover. This one has Jean Grey, it's got Wolverine, and it's got Beast in it. And they just look like they're ready to pounce, do battle, whatever the case is. But the characters look really realistic. The attention to detail on this cover is awesome. I love the smokiness or the fogginess around the characters. And how about X-Force this week in general as a book? Did you guys like this book? I thought it was phenomenal read. I can't wait to read the next one. But this is covers, so if this is your favorite cover of the week, go ahead and vote. All right, so fans, we're cracking that top 3 now. This one's done by David Finch, and this is Savage Avengers issue 7, as we have Elektra getting ready to do battle against whoever's pointing these arrows at her. It looks very intense, but it is a beautiful cover as we get to see the moon in the background. She's carrying her sai. She's getting ready to attack. The facial expression is really cool. And again, she's against all odds on this cover. I thought this one really popped and stood out of a lot of the covers this week. So if this one is your favorite, fans, again, vote. All right. Next, J. Scott Campbell goodness. This time we have Black Cat issue 6. Love this cover. You know, he doesn't do too many of these. He's done one like this before when it's come to Black Cat, but we always see the girls in a fancy pose, and it's very repetitive. But this one is cool because you get to see Felicia just up close and personal and in your face with her claws, big teeth, bright blue eyes, just going to town, man. It's just awesome. Everything about it, the detail, even the wrinkles in her eyes, it's all there, man. And so this was one of my favorite covers of the week. And if this is your favorite, go ahead and vote. And then last but not least, guys, the number 1 cover of the week. And I've been showing this cover all week because it is an absolute perfect piece of artwork, and this one is to New Mutants issue 1. This is that Artgerm variant. I like this one because I really like the colorist who, helped them do this particular art. It just really makes her pop. And same thing, she's got bright blue eyes in this one too. Really kind of pops out at you. Just a really great, gorgeous piece of artwork again of Illyana. And this one was my number 1. So if this is your favorite cover of the week, again, fans, go ahead and vote. So there you have it, guys. There are my top 10 comic book covers of the week. Now it's your turn in the comments below to make sure you put down which book is your favorite. And if you like someone else's, that's great to thumbs up it, but you got to put it in the comments below for your vote to count. And if you have your own comic book cover, hey, that's great. Put it in the comments below, as it can overtake the other top 10 and start to trend in the comments below. That's happened too. Have your votes by next Monday, 8 a.m., as I bring you a new group of books and I give you the results to this week's books. So fans, once again, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. You've been watching Comic Book Corner 2.0.